Yo, what up, dog? Don't mind the hair, it's my workout hair, okay? I got a lot of beginners who watch me, right? A lot of beginners who say, beginners in lifting, and they're like, dude, I need a beginner, I need a workout routine, I need a schedule, right? I need a good beginner 5 day a week workout routine, okay? And that's what I'm gonna bring you today, okay? That's what I'm gonna bring you, except it's not 5 days a week, it's gonna be 4, okay? And I'll tell you why in just a sec. By the way, I have some notes right here, okay? The workout, some stuff that I couldn't remember because I have shitty memory. So I'm gonna be using that to guide me throughout this short video, okay? Now, let's get started. So 4 days a week, not 5. Why? Because when you start lifting, right? When you're a beginner and you just start lifting, your body is not used to this, okay? It's not gonna be used to all that strain that's being put on your muscles, right? Lifting, man, that takes a toll on your body, That really does. So you need 3 days a week to rest and recover, okay? So that's why you lift 4 days a week. Versus if you lifted 5 days a week, you'd only get 2 days of rest, okay? You're gonna need 3. Believe me, your body will need 3. When I first started lifting, this is something that I did. I actually did 3 days a week, but I think you should do 4 to let your body rest and recover and to really give yourself time to work into it, okay? Don't just jump into 5 days a week. If you're a beginner, 4 days a week is going to be great, okay? Now, the most important thing I think to beginning lifting is you don't need, this is so important, everyone, this is going against all the societal norms of working out, but it's bullshit, okay? It's all bullcrap. You've been lied to. You don't need set days every week to work a certain muscle, you know what I'm saying? People always say, okay, Monday you do this muscle, Tuesdays you do this muscle, Thursdays you do this, and Saturdays you do this muscle. You repeat that week in and week out. Those are bullcrap lies, okay? You don't need to do that. You don't need to have that every single week, right? The same day every week working the same muscle. You don't need that. The only thing that matters is that you are getting your workout in for each muscle group every week, okay? As long as you're completing the workouts and you're getting your workouts in every week, it doesn't matter what days a week you do it, okay? You don't need to have a set thing, okay? Do it when you want. Choose, okay? There is one rule to this though. It's that you don't go more than 7 days without working a muscle group again, right? So if you work chest on, say, Tuesday, you wouldn't go to the next Wednesday into the next week without working it again, okay? You'd wait 7 days max and no less than 5 days, okay? So you want to give yourself at least 5 nights, I think? 5 nights to rest and recover, okay? So if you worked it on Tuesday, then you'd work it on the next Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday, right, of the next week, okay? But you wouldn't go more than 7 days, and you wouldn't go less than 5 days. Your body's gonna recover. If you use this method, which I think you really should, I wish that was something someone would have told me. If you use this method, okay, your body's gonna be healthy, it's gonna be strong, it's gonna regenerate, and it's gonna recover, and you're gonna feel great, and you're gonna be happy you're doing it, okay? So, into the workout. Now, against another societal norm of lifting, you don't have a set workout, right? Every single week, like this exercise, this exercise, this exercise, this exercise, this many sets, this many reps. That's what you do. Bullshit. Okay. You're not gonna do more than 5 sets of any exercise, okay? 3 to 5 sets of every exercise. That's how many sets you're gonna be doing every exercise. 3 to 5, okay? Rep range, if you want to build muscle, which most of you do, 10 to 15 reps is gonna be the ideal range for building muscle. I don't care what anyone else says, it is 10 to 15 reps, okay? Now, that's your rep range, that's your sets, okay? Every single exercise. Now, let's get into it right now because I don't want this to be super long. Chest, okay, chest. Let me just say, on every day, and by the way, I work chest and triceps together on the same day, okay? I work back and biceps together on the same day. I work legs on a separate day, and I work shoulders on a separate day. I think that's a great thing to do, especially if you're starting out. And by the way, a lot of these things I'm telling you to do, I still use now, and I've been lifting for years, okay? The basics is what really sets you apart and gets you at the top. People want the complex bullshit. You need to stick with the basics, simple stuff, okay? So I work chest and tris, back and bis, legs, then shoulders, okay? All on their own days. So, chest. Every single day, by the way, when you lift, okay, every lifting day, you're gonna be doing one exercise, 5 sets of 5 reps. The very first exercise of every workout. 5 sets of 5 reps means it's gonna be pretty heavy, right? You're getting 5 reps, and after the 5th rep, you should be just about done. You should be about to failure, and you should not be able to do any more after 5 reps, okay? The reason you wanna do this is because you need to build strength. If you're a beginner, you need to not just build muscle, but build strength. Because if you don't build strength, if you don't have strength, you're not going to be able to lift as heavy, which in return isn't going to get you as many muscle gains, okay? So you need to build strength with 5x5, okay? 5 sets of 5 reps. That means it's pretty heavy, okay? So chest, let's get into it. Chest, on chest and tricep day, your 5 sets of 5 reps exercise will be good old bench press, okay? You're going to do that. And then after that, for chest, you're going to want to do 10 to 14 sets of just other chest exercises, right? Really to try to build muscle, 10 to 14 sets. And you can choose any of these exercises, okay? As long as you're doing 3 to 5 sets of each exercise, right? And you're switching it up every week. So the exercises are, you got incline press, decline dumbbell press, incline dumbbell press, flat dumbbell press. You got dips, you got push-ups, wide grip push-ups, decline push-ups, incline push-ups, dumbbell flies, incline dumbbell flies, decline dumbbell flies, cable flies, and the chest press machine, okay? Those are all the exercises I think beginners should be doing. They're very simple exercises, and they're ones that I use, and it's how I made good gains starting off beginning, okay? So choose any of those exercises, right? 3 to 5 sets of each, okay? So just gonna be choosing a few, right? And then the next week, you work chest, you're gonna be choosing different exercises. One, you wanna choose different exercises so you don't get bored, right? So it's fun and exciting and you enjoy it. And 2, so that your body doesn't adapt to the same workouts. Because if you do the same workout week in and week out, your body's gonna get used to it and it's gonna stop progressing and stop making gains. So you need to change it up every week. So that's the exercise I think are the best for chest, especially for beginners, okay? So triceps, right? Because we're working chest and tris on the same day. Triceps, exercises we got, skull crushers, dumbbell tricep extensions, which you can do seated or laying or standing. Same with barbell tricep extensions, seated, laying, or standing. You got those as well. They're completely different exercises, by the way. You got bench dips, right? It's dips, but on a bench, it's the easier version of dips, but it's gonna hit your triceps harder. And then you got close grip bench press, which is probably one of the best tricep exercises there are. And then you have tricep push downs, right? On the machine, you have the rope or the bar, and you're pushing down. And then you got tricep kickbacks, right? Where it's like this, and you're doing this with a light weight, okay? Those are all the tricep exercises, okay? You pick a few, do 3 to 5 sets of each, okay? And then switch it up the next week. And triceps, you should be doing 10 to 14 sets as well, okay? So that's chest and tris knocked out. There we go. Back and biceps. On the day you choose to do back and biceps, your 5x5 exercise is going to be barbell rows, okay? Very simple exercise, right? Simplest back exercise. Just gonna be having it, right? 5x5. It's gonna be heavy, and you're gonna be building strength in your back and biceps. That's what the barbell row does, okay? Now, back is nice to work because there's not very many exercises I think you need to do. Pull-ups is the best back exercise, okay? If you mix different variations of pull-ups, you're gonna get crazy gains. You don't even need rows, but you can still do them, okay? So you got pull-ups, wide grip, normal grip, close grip, underhand, parallel grip. You have many different types of push-ups. Those are the 5 basic, right? Wide, normal, close, underhand close, and then parallel where your hands are like this, okay? So you got all those different kinds of push-ups or pull-ups, and those are gonna be your best friend for your back, okay? And then of course you have the dumbbell row, and then you have a dumbbell pullover, right? Where you're laying on the bench and you're bringing it back, and then you're bringing it back up. You have a pull down, right? Where you're sitting, you have the bar and you're pulling it down like this. And then if you really want to, you can do more sets of barbell row, the 10 to 15 reps instead of 5x5, okay? So after back, we got biceps now. Back and biceps. Biceps, we got curls. We got a million different types of curls. That's what you're gonna be doing mainly for your biceps, okay? You have barbell curls, barbell close grip curls, barbell wide grip curls. You have hammer curls, concentration curls, incline dumbbell curls. I hope this is all making sense. I'm trying to make it very, very simple, okay? Exercises, you choose which ones you want to do, then you switch it up a little the next week, okay? Remember that. This is super simple. It's not hard at all. You're going to make crazy gains following something really simple like this. It doesn't have to be complex, okay? So really all those curls, right? We got the barbell, different, putting your hands in different spots, dumbbell curls, concentration curls, hammer curls, incline curls, and as well as reverse barbell curls, right? So instead of holding the barbell like this, you're holding it like this to really work your forearms, okay? So that back and bis are done as well as chest and tris. Knock those out. Legs. Now, legs, the 5x5 exercise can be either squats or excuse me, or front squats. It doesn't matter. You choose, okay? I recommend squats, but every once in a while, do front squats as well, 5x5, okay? It's gonna be working different areas of the leg. And doing front squats is really super beneficial to your posterior chain and to really how your posture and your balance is, okay? So switch it up, do mainly back squats, but on some weeks, do front squats, okay? For the 5x5 exercise. So leg exercises I think you should be doing for beginners is you got the leg press, right? You got leg extensions for your quads. You got leg curls for your hamstrings. You have lunges, walking lunges, and then jumping squats, okay? Those are the basic, most effective exercises, leg exercises, period, and especially if you're a beginner, okay? Walking lunges, and don't underestimate the jumping squat, okay? It kills, it burns like a bitch, but it is super, super effective, okay? Jumping squats are magical, I promise, okay? So that's legs. So now we just got shoulders. And by the way, work traps on shoulder day. That's what I do. You can work it on back day, but I prefer to work traps on shoulder day, okay? So when you work shoulders, work traps as well. So the 5x5 exercise for this to really put on strength as well as muscle. And by the way, doing 5 sets of 5 reps is not just gonna build strength, it's also gonna add some muscle to you, okay? But mainly strength. So the 5x5 exercise for shoulders is gonna be military press, right? That's where you have the barbell, you're standing like this, right? You just have the bar, you have weight on each side, and you're just straight up pressing straight up, right? Standing, straight up pressing. Simple, right? 5 sets of 5 reps. And remember, this should be heavy, right? After the 5th rep of all these 5x5 exercises, you should be able to get a 6th one in. 5 should be the max, and then you're at failure, okay? Barely be able to get 5. Shoulders. Now, you got the dumbbell shoulder press, right? It's the same thing, but you have dumbbells in each hand, and you're just doing a shoulder press, okay? I think you need to be doing those as well as a military press, okay? And then you got front raises, right? You got dumbbell, you just have dumbbells, and you're raising them to the front, okay? You can do those standing and seated versions, okay? Then you got lateral raises. Same thing, you have the dumbbells except they're to your side, and then you're raising laterally to the side. That's gonna be hitting, this part of your shoulder. It's really gonna make your shoulders broader. You can do those standing or seated as well. And then you got rear delt raises, right? That's where you're bent over like this, and you have the dumbbells, and you're just doing this, right? Bringing them up, coming down, really work the back of your shoulder right there. And then you got another rear delt exercise, which is where you're gonna be on an incline bench, and it's called reverse flies, right? So you're on an incline bench like this, your arms are hanging down with the dumbbells, and you're basically doing the same thing, right? You're just raising up and down with the weight, okay? And then last but not least, we have shrugs, right? For your traps, because you're working traps on shoulder day, you got barbell shrugs, and then you got dumbbell shrugs, okay? And as well as upright rows, if you feel comfortable and safe doing upright rows, I say do upright rows as well, okay? I don't think you should be doing behind the neck military press yet until you've lifted for at least 6 months and your body's used to what, all the stress that it's being put through, okay? So that's it, bro. That is the best beginning training program, okay? You don't need to set everything, right, the same every single week. Change it up, customize it your way. That's all you need, right? Just write down a few exercises every week. Do the exercises, 3 to 5 sets every day, right? 4 days a week. It's super simple. That is how you start working out. That is how I wish I knew how to work out at first, but I followed typical bullshit schemes that aren't true, okay? So if you're a beginner, follow something like this, and I promise you, you're gonna make amazing gains, okay? I will not lie to you. You will make amazing gains. You don't need to follow the norms of lifting, okay? The norms of societal lifting, it's bullcrap, okay? Most of it is bullcrap. I promise you, the societal norm is wrong, okay? 99% of the time, it is wrong. That's what you need to do. Kick ass, make gains, love yourself, and fucking love yourself. Peace out.